Good morning, everybody. Let's do an update on all the tanks and some of the breeding projects we have going on around here. Okay, first we have an angelfish. Since the marble male and the koi female hadn't had any viable offspring, I decided to mix it up a little. This is a platinum pearl scale that's grown up, and I'm pretty sure he's a male. His breeding tube has been out a few times, and so I put him in here hoping they would kick things off, but it's been going on 3 weeks now. So far she's pretty fat with eggs, but just refuses to do much of anything with him. Over here got the firecracker guppies. This one here was one of the fry that came with the pack. Included 7 fry, so he's already colored up and it's just about the same size as the other adult males. And these 2 females are getting pretty large. Hopefully they should be dropping some more fry. This female as well, she's getting there. I think another month or so and she could be ready. I really need to get the overhead light put up here so that tank will be lit. Down here we have the half black female and a blue diamond guppy. I've just had them in here for about going on 3 months now, just to unload all the fry they had bacon. They've had between them probably about 40 or 50 fry in these 3 months that I've redistributed other tanks or sometimes sold off. This red mosaic male and a yellow female, still waiting on them to have even a first batch of guppies. And the Barbados Cories still growing out, doing pretty well. They've about doubled in size since I first got them. They are very active. I have some adults out in the living room tank, and they will never come out during the daytime at least. So it's fun to see them actually out doing stuff. Here's a rare spotting of a green dragon, regular fin pleco, and I've got some of the half black males from that previous female in this tank. Strangely, none of the females that half black female had look half black like that. Over here, more angels growing out. These koi, slow going. That guy is extra tiny, but they're making progress. The albino and pepper cories. The water wisteria has been doing tremendous in here. It's overtaking this Sagittarius subulata grass cover I was going for. May have to trim it back. We'll see. I'll probably use some of this wisteria in the ponds outside. Here's some of the Cory fry. They're doing well. Hyper as ever. This is the first male of the mosaic. Well, he's not quite like the same as the red dragon mosaics, but he came from this one in here, wherever he went. Oh, there he is in the back. Of course, he won't turn sideways, will he? Oh, there we go. So you can see him. The black in his tail is much larger than like this one. I had him paired up with the yellow female down there first for 3 months. Yeah, about 3 months. And this was him, and all the females have come out yellow. So it's kind of interesting, at least so far. He's just turned, his tail turned red just in the last week or so. And then on here I've picked up some more green dragon longfin plecos and 4 super red. They're all fairly small, so it'll be probably 9 months to a year before they're ready to do anything. Alright, here's the blue dream shrimp. There are several buried females in here, and a few days ago I learned I did have a couple assassin snails in here to clear out some of these small mini ram's horns, but I removed them quite a while ago, and I've just found this here very small, I guess, baby assassin snail. So only having them for a couple of months here, and they've already had at least one baby snail. So he's grown up. There's plenty of food for him to chew on in here. And in here we have the rosy tetras for our local fish club. It's having a contest raising them for 6 months or so. I just had them in quarantine. They're ready to go out into the big living room tank. And in here are 9 fry from the firecracker guppies way back in the beginning. But they're growing up well. Alright. Also, here's an update on the Shrimp King tank. As we can see, the plants did not work out. Not sure why. These 4 large ones were the Cryptocorn Hobbit, and I pulled one of them up, and its roots were growing. They were longer than when I first put it in there. It's been, 2 or 3 weeks now? So, the roots are growing, but the leaves all melted back and died. And here we have, I put in 5 or 6 maybe of these blue dream shrimp, and they all hide in the Java moss. It's rare to catch them out, and more the window behind there I think was letting in too much light. It was starting to get algae spots on the glass, so I put this paper cover over the window. Hopefully that'll slow it down until I get more plants or they start growing back in. Okay, here this week I've been getting ready my summer toad ponds. I bought these 27-gallon tough toads or something like that at Costco for about $6. I've seen them at Lowe's and Home Depot for around that $6 to $8 range. But they're thick plastic, so they should hold up to the water. There's only a slight bit of bowing here along the edge. But in this tank, or tote, I rigged up a couple of baskets here as my aquaponics, I guess. I put in a stem from my pothos plant. This one just has a little bit of water lettuce, and this one I've got driftwood, and I'm getting waterlogged to sink. Right now these first three don't have any fish in them. The weather was good here. It was 60, 70 degrees for a while. And so I put some guppies in this tank, and then it took a dip back into the high 40s, which killed, I'd say, 4 out of 7. Yeah. So that wasn't good, so I'm already in the negative, but I still got some more 40-degree weather planned for next week. So I guess it'll be a couple of weeks. In this tank, I don't know if we'll get to see, but there is some white clouds. You can see more than just my reflection in here. They're in the corner there, but anyway, they've done just fine. They come out, give them a little food every couple of days. And then here I happened to see a post on Craigslist for a 55-gallon tank. Never been used. They've been sitting in someone's basement for 2 or 3 years, so it's a bit dirty, but I don't have any ready place in the fish room for it yet, so I'm going to clean that out and just have it be a 5th pond out here.